A fire at an iconic Salt Lake City building last night is just the latest in a string of issues for neighboring businesses.
Fox 13's Brian Schnee spoke to some of those owners. Brian joins us live from the Granary district. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Bob and Kelly. The building that caught fire is the city-owned Fleet Block building that has these murals painted on it. For the first time, or for the past few weeks rather, this building has been home to a pretty large homeless encampment. You can see it on either side around its perimeter. Now, nearby businesses say the recent developments here are impacting them heavily.
How are we doing? Gravy today?
Along with other local businesses during the pandemic,
There's a laser haze for you, my man.
Fisher Brewing has adapted over the past year.
How about a 4-pack of this and a 4-pack of that?
It's been like a year of rolling with the punches, and this was not a punch that I was looking forward to dealing with on the heels of the toughest year that we've been in business.
Fisher is located across the street from the Fleet Block, a building that received a lot of attention over the past year, with members of the community painting murals in memory of those who died in altercations with police.
It's been a gathering point for the community, and it's been overall, I think, a net positive for people to have an outlet.
Tim says that Fisher has always supported the murals and the way it brings people together. But as of late, the block has served a different purpose.
It's a really tough problem. I definitely understand that this is a really nuanced issue. There's a lot of things at play here. I'm just here as a business owner saying that it's affecting us, and I'm not quite sure what the answer is, but we can't have these impacts persist.
A growing homeless encampment now surrounds the building.
It literally started as one tent maybe 3 weeks ago, and now it's probably 24 tents just on this block face alone.
Tim says that his business and their neighbors nearby are being pinched yet again.
We've had propane stolen from us. We've had rocks thrown through our windows just kind of senselessly. So there's been like direct monetary damage to our business.
Citing parking issues and safety concerns, the tipping point for local businesses perhaps took place this past weekend when the Fleet Block building caught fire.
And I understand that it's city property and that the city needs to own that property and step up and enforce no trespassing rules, and they're not doing anything about it.
The Salt Lake City Mayor's office responding to our request for what the future holds with the property with a statement saying, in part, throughout the past year, we've heard from the community on the future of the Fleet Block, and the evolution of the area has been a discussion in City Hall for over a decade. City Council is looking into rezoning for the area with the thoughts of transitioning the block into a community asset. The city also says that they're committed to the needs of the neighborhood and plans to provide resources to those experiencing homelessness in the area.
They're burning things in enclosed spaces. It's really dangerous. And the things I don't want to deal with are, people being put into body bags across the street while we're trying to, serve up lunch and a good time to people at our bar. Well, thanks for coming by.
Salt Lake City Fire telling me today that after an investigation, they determined the fire here last night was intentionally set. They do have a person of interest in mind in connection to that fire. Now, Salt Lake County Health telling me that they did conduct an abatement and cleanup here in September, but once again, this location is back on their list. Live in Salt Lake City tonight, Brian Schnee, Fox 13 News, Utah.